Wonderful morning again. We are here from the Railbird Corner to give you another segment, some preview and selection on the races for Saturday, March 22. We are a subsidiary of the Caymanas Punta's Paradise program, and we are here with a joy to assist and do some work for you. So we are here. We are employed by you to do what we do here. We are the employee and you are the employers. So we are gonna go to making ourselves clear that I am Oliver Buchanan and here we have
Junior Fender.
yes, thank you very much. And we have to big up Miss Michelle Ebanks every time as she's the queen of this program. And we must give a shout out to Mr. Marvin Blake, one of our team members of the Caymanas Punta's Paradise program. And before we go into our selection, we must give a special big up to Dean Foster. Yes, Dean Foster is one of our real viewer and fan. So he's a family of ours. So thank you very much. We are gonna go straight into the selection. Thank you for your patience. And you know this is the banker program and we are gonna give you the horses like we should give you. Last week we had 2 second with bankers and then we won with commandant, but we did have the last 3 winners on the program. That was a nice triple, paid 1800 and piece. So listen to this program, we have good information for you. Yes, go straight into the banker program now. Selection time. Yes, my first banker on the day is race number 1, horse number 3, Starara. Starara broke bad when she ran on her debut. She did make up a lot of ground and showed good signs when she finished third after that very bad start. We are looking to Starura, who's working really well. She clocked 48 and won for a half mile, 48.4, and she did 108 and 4/5 for 5.5 furlong, which is a very good work for a 3-year-old maiden. And she has been accompanying I Dream Again, who won convincingly on debut. So we are gonna give Starura a chance to be our first banker here. She's looking good in the mornings and she is definitely expected to beat these horses. She has been working with Cost of Living in the mornings and they work close together, but I'm still gonna take Starura. Perfect Affair is in with a chance along with Woman is Love. They can really give the good competition here. Most likely Woman in Love who clock 101 and 4/5 for 5.5 furlong. Likewise, Perfect Affair, she did 101 and 3/5. So they work pretty well coming into this race. So we can look for a nice little race here. But Starura is expected. And when I say Woman in Love, I'm gonna say race 1, number 4, Woman in Love is a good competition to Starura. And race number 1, horse number 9, Cost of Living is the very next to Starara, and to a next extent, horse number 10, Perfect Affair. So Starara is my first banker there. My next banker on the card, which is my last of 2, I'm gonna go for race 7, horse number 4, Legacy Isle. Legacy Isle has been a disappointment when he last came to the races after that wonderful performance in the Mute Mile, but we're not gonna throw Legacy Isles through the door from that one bad performance. With the fact that he came as an American invader and did so well, we are gonna give him the chance to recoup some losses and get back to the drawing board like he's doing at exercise. He clocked 47 and 2 recently for a half mile, 4 furlongs, and he did clock a magnificent 45-1 by 58 flat from the gates. And Commandant did a work like that. He has done his thing. Yes, he did his thing. He won pretty convincing. So we are looking for this be partner of Commandant, My Legacy. No, Legacy Isle. Sorry, my mistake. Legacy Isle to just capitalize on a good win here and show us that he is back to himself again. I'm referring from those exercise works. I am referring to those exercise work. I'm gonna take my chance with Legacy Isles and believe confidently that he is back to his good work. Yes, my competition, which will not be much because Legacy I look as if he is standing out right here. He stands out. So I'm gonna look for a good closer from Perfect Brew. Good run from Sensational Move, who is back to a shorter trip. Perfect Brew is gonna close. And if Legacy Isle is chalking it up in the early, you can have horses from the back coming fast in the end. So we're gonna look for good runs from Sensational Move, horse number 8, race number 7, and number 1 in the same race, number 7, horse number 1, Perfect Blue, to give a little competition here. We're not gonna leave out number 3, Chocomo, who has the ability and is looking good on the exercise track. So Chocomo has a chance to make us have a say in this when the outcome is finally at its peak. So we're finished with our two bankers for the day, as in Starora and Legacy Isle. Race 1, number 3, Starora is my banker, and race 7, number 4, Legacy Isle. My first individual first choice, as we all know, my second part of the program is my individual first choice. Horses that can use as a banker if one banker non starts, or if you figure that this first choice horse is more to your liking, you can still use them as a banker because it says individual first choice. So my first individual first choice is race number 4, horse number 3, Grey Commander. Grey Commander came off a nice layoff and last. He did run pretty prominently when he was running. He ran pretty early and I thought he needed a run and he finished well in the end. He even run better than he finally placed. So I'm gonna take Great Commander as my first individual first choice. My horses to give him some worries is horse number 8, Ridgeliner. Ridgeliner is good out of the straights. I think his 2 races he won out of the straight, and he has worked nicely. I saw him on the exercise recently and he's not looking bad. He's in with good handicap here, so Ridgeliner is expected to give some fight to Great Commander along with Jack Daniel, who won and did come up with a good run on last. So he is holding his form well. He he's looking good and he's placed in a 5 straight race which he last won. So good things are going here for Jack Daniel. And to a next extent, I'm gonna say Princess Akila, who is the closer here, and I may think she took a back seat to Golden Syrup and last. So we can look for a better run from a more improved run from Princess Akila, who can give some competition to the fancied ones here. So Great Commander, my first choice, and my first individual first choice. Race number 4, horse number 3. My next individual first choice is race number 5, horse number 2, KP's choice. KP choice is expected to get ahead of these. This one is a good race, and you don't just take horses in the races that are not competitive. You've got to take winners in the races that is competitive and with that is competitive and prove yourself. So I'm gonna use this one to prove myself. I'm gonna take KP choice to capitalize on a good win here. Yes, KP choice reared and last out of the straight, and I think he ran pretty well in the circumstance, but he faltered in the end. And with a good break from this number 2 draw, he did falter in the end, but he is expected to do some well from this number 2 draw, as I am saying. He is pitted against Emperor of the Cats, who is in with the handicap and generational. So race number 5, I'm gonna take number 2, KP Choice, ahead of 4, Emperor of the Cats, who worked well, who looked well here, is placed with a nice handicap here. He's comfortable at 5.5 furlongs, and I think he's gonna make a good fight of it. My next competition to KP choice is Generational, who is on a 2 straight and looking for a 3 straight. He's looking for a triple. But Generational is looking good. He's working well. I saw him at exercise. He's looking really good. So Generational is taken with a lot of confidence to do and give a strong run to KP Choice, my selection. So race number 5, horse number 2, KP Choice, is my second individual first choice. My third individual first choice is gonna be race number 6, horse number 14, JJ the Striker. JJ the Striker ran recently, pretty recent, and is back on the card. So I think he is sound enough. He has lowered his sights here. He's down in class and he's drawn on the outside where I don't expect him to face any impediment. He has looked good in the 5 straight race above, and I think with these not too much for him, I think he can be able to get himself in front at the wire here. My expected competition is coming from number 5, Ear of Fire, who won out of the straight after not winning for a long while, but she is good among these. She has the class. She's back again after a pretty recent run, so things may be looking good for her. My next danger is the disappointing Cappuccino, who sold favorite and last, better favorite and last, but she's back against these low class horses and she must be given a chance to do something here against these. So I'm not gonna despite Cappuccino. So she's good here. To a next extent, this is a big field, so you can look for number 6, Silver Fox, to do some running, and number 11, Tap It Good, and also number 12, the gifted one. But I'm gonna take even Buzz Assault is there with a chance. It is wide open. So, but I'm gonna take a chance in a competitive race like this with number 14 JJ Strike in these six race ahead of 5 Era Fire, 4 Cappuccino, and 11 Tap It Good, who has the good speed. Yes, we are here for our final individual first choice. Here we go. We have winners galore this week for you. This is what we do, and we must detail and inform you as much as we can. When we have them, we have them. When we don't, we don't. But our next individual first choice is race number 9, horse number 11, Midnight Galaxy. Yes, we have been running with this Midnight Galaxy for a while. We took a break from him. He still did not come up with a win, but we are back with him again, and we are gonna give Midnight Galaxy a chance to be our final individual first choice, and that's race number 9, horse number 11, Midnight Galaxy. We are gonna look from good runs from Happy Force, number 4, Happy Force, number 10, Chief Dissident, number 9, Golden Lawyer, and to a longer extent, number 14, Galloping Develos. My Midnight Galaxy has been working 35-2. He did 109, 116 for 6 furlong. He has been working pretty well coming back into this race. He has been selling favorite ahead of these for a while now. I think he can manage this group, and he is gotten a settled 7 furlong here with Shane Richards to take off a 5 pound, a 2 kilo here. This is good for Midnight Galaxy. So Happy Force is here, there, and running around. He suffered real interference and loss, and I can say that I'm gonna give him a chance to get back here. He did run a good 7 furlong when he beat Blood Moon with Radish Roman. So he is a winner. He's a course and distance winner. So and then Chief Dissident now is stretched out a little. He's getting what he is gonna be liking, and he's taking off a 5 pound, 2 kilos also. So I'm looking for him to give me a strong performance here. Golden Lawyer also got it where he needed, a little more extended. So with Master Shane Ellis in the irons, we can look for Golden Lawyer to do some running. Galloping Develers is looking pretty well on the exercise track. He changed stables, but he's looking better since he changed stables. Much better too. So look out for him with the wink of with with a peek from the eye. Yes, we are gonna go for Midnight Galaxy and close off our individual first big show. We are gonna go swiftly into our outsider program, and we are gonna take our first outsider here with horse number 2 in the third race. Race number 3, horse number 2, Alked Bulan. Alked Bulan is a chestnut, a big burly chestnut who formerly trained by Alfred Brown, and he's now trained by Errol Burke. He has been looking good on the exercise. I saw him. He is good enough to run with these. We are very familiar with him from those days at Alfred Brown, and he has worked nicely in the past. So he has ability, and we can look for him to do something here. You can look from good runs from Roman Princess with handicap here, Bomb Knight, and Noble Monarch. My next outsider on the program is a horse that is in a race with my individual first pick. JJ the Striker is my individual first pick, number 14, but I'm gonna take this one as an outsider. Horse number 3, Nothing But Trouble. Nothing But Trouble ran a good first half in his race, going over a longer trip than he would appreciate. And I think that was a good prep for this one, this 5 furlong round. And he's gonna go out at the front. He's gonna be in the mix, and I think he can be in the mix throughout and make it exotics, like I am expecting Alkebulan to. So in the sixth race, horse number 3, Nothing But Trouble, is my second outsider, as Alkebulan was the first. My last outsider of 3, my final part of the program, is race number 8, horse number 9, Bowmore. Bowmore, he lost it at the start to a good Rico Rico, and last he did make up some ground and he looked fighting at the end. He pursued to the wire, and I like that. He is here with Romain Gordon. He's taking off 4 kilos, so this will be great for Bowmore, who is looking good. He is here up among some good horses, but I still choose to take number 9 in this the 8th race, Bowmore, as an outsider. Look for good runs from the Ocean Connection agent, Prince Shane Ellis, Incredible Joe, number 5, H2O, Robert Aladdin for Jason DaCosta. Those two are working well. T Swizzle is in the mix with Ice Prince for number 2. T Swizzle is in the mix for Ice Spence and Philip Fione. 4, Incredible Joe, like I said before. 5, H2O with Aladdin. And last but not least, with the handicap in his favor, here like Bowmore, number 8, Nephew. Look for him to run a good race again. He's a disqualified winner, so he could be in the class ahead. Give him a shot there. So that's my final take on my selections for the day. Yes, we are gonna go to Mr. Fender swiftly.
Yes, welcome to our Railbird fans all over the world. I must say that Bash, you know, our racing on Saturday here is going to be exciting again. And you have said it. And I hope the listeners and the viewers all listen to you this week because, you know, you are saying it.
Fatal.
Yes.
Effective.
Yes. And you know, there's one good there are a few very key points that we need to share with our viewers. Yeah. The first one is there was a election on the trainers.
Yes, the presidency for the trainers.
Yes.
And that was contested by trainer Ryan Darby and the captain Marlon Brown.
Right.
Yes.
And as you know, by now, Marlon Brown came out the victor.
Yes, he won overwhelmingly. I think it was 20 out of 40 odd. I don't remember the correct numbers, but
Yes.
it was 20 out of 40 odd. He won quite well.
Yes. And, you know, racing will no doubt let us see how he's going to handle that death because I think he has a capability of, you know, doing a good job in that area, which will help racing here at Caymanas Park to, you know, to heights, further heights that we all want to see.
Yes, we are here with great expectations. We are not looking forward to a negative fling on the thing.
Right.
We need for it to be as good as it can get.
Right. Also, the Omar Walker Trophy, big feature race that is on, and it's a very, very competitive field. 10 horses is nominated to run in this race, and I know you have said it clear. The horse that is likely to come out on top in this one is Legacy Isles
Yes,
with Ron Crichton. And we must say congrats to Rowan. He did very well with his runner last week and so forth. And with the champion jockey on board, Roman. Yes. So, all right. So, I think that, oh, the she's a man-eater favorite, that favorite classic.
She's a wonder horse.
Yes.
Really a wonder horse.
Yeah.
And even with the fact that she's a female, she run like a real male.
Yes.
Yeah.
And, you know, so we welcome that race. Nice work from the racing office. Denzel Miller and Paul Roman. They all, you know,
To consider
yes,
she's a man-eater.
yes,
and give her some endorsement. Right. Yes.
One final thing before I head into my spot. So many millionaires that support racing here at Caymanas Spa this year.
Yes.
They're when you look at, you know, the pool and the pick six and the payouts, you know,
Yes.
that is something that we have to check on to see how many millionaires or how many person has become millionaires.
Yeah, through the racing.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. You know. So that is something that we will do a check on and come back and share it. All right. For me, there are 3 races that I see I want to give my input on. In the first race, it's a 10 hours field. It's, you know, I think we very competitive. Yeah. And as you know, I must say, viewers, I'm working with stables this week again. And here in this race, I see the champion trainer, Jason DaCosta. Yeah, with a good runner. I also see Peter Passard that is lined up here too. And presently, the leading trainer, Anthony Baba Nunes, he has an entry here too. And, you know, I think the win should come from horse number 3, Storara, for Jason DaCosta, with Robert Aladdin up in the irons. And also Perfect Affair with Ryan Lewis for Anthony Baba Nunes. And these are the 2 horses that I like in this race. The win should come from one of them. Okay. Also, in the second race, no, horse in this 6-horse field, horse number 5, Titan Tempo. It's a US bred horse, and Robert Aladdin again is up in the irons for trainer Philip Fiani OD. I think this is the horse because he has finished what?
Second and
3 times
maybe
4 or 4. Yeah, and I think he's ready now with Robert Aladdin there. So this is the horse I am bringing to win this race. And in the third race, right, Roman Princess with that is trained by Sack Roman, and the rider is no other than Abigail Abel, and she is able. I think she will take this one home.
Yeah, she could be able with this one. Honestly, really honest.
Yes, and I know if she wins, she's going to make Missy smile and
the female power.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. You know, so these are the 3 races that I just mentioning that I have a little interest in, and I hope I come through.
Yes, along with your legacy,
and the
So then
legacy,
you add 4 there.
right? With yeah, and that is all my take on the card this week. I know it is going to be very, very exciting. And again, as I said to the fans, come on down to the park here at Caymanas and enjoy racing because it's going to be a wonderful day.
Yes, give us the likes, subscribe please. We are asking you for the likes and the and for you to subscribe. And we need for you to give us the views, give us the comments. We need the support here on this program. Bring your friend to come and see what is going on this program. This platform is good. And I am asking you to just look out for the other program, which is Sunday's Racing. We are gonna be in fine style for Sunday again for you. Thank you very much. We love you all, our fans and viewers. God bless us all.